Hi there, Vinny from Project Frugal. I wasn't going to do another video on Hyperverse, but I had to do it after I got a copyright strike from YouTube. So stay tuned, check this video out, and hopefully you're going to learn something. This story goes back to November 2021, when a friend of mine was invited to a HyperFund meeting and she invited me to tag along to check it out. So I did check it out, and while we're having the Zoom meeting with these two people who are trying to sign her up, I found some red flags straight away, and I decided to do some further investigation, and in December, well, the start of December, I finally released a video called 300% Returns, and it was all about the promises that HyperFund were making. And in mid-December 2021, HyperFund suddenly shut down and was replaced by Hyperverse, claiming to be the rival of the Facebook metaverse, without success I might add. Early in 2022, I met a fellow YouTuber called Danny Heck. You can check out all of his content in the description below. He's done a whole series about Hyperverse, HyperFund, HyperNation, lots of valuable information, straight from the horse's mouth. Check it out. As the Hyperverse platform matured, well, we'd call it matured. I wouldn't really say it matured at all, but I was more and more interested in finding out how it worked, how it was dealing with the customers, how it was promising these great returns, which never eventuated. So eventually I actually did a whole pile of research, literally hundreds of hours of research, finding any snippets I could off the internet, wherever I could get it from, asking people, you name it, I tried it. And I created a series of 10 episodes all about Hyperverse, from the humble beginnings, basically when it started in 2014, through to basically the collapse of Hyperverse at the end of 2022. Our channel, Project Frugal, is based on frugal living, financial independence, and life. And I could see that this particular Ponzi scheme, multi-level marketing scheme, was not going to achieve financial independence. And that's why I created this series of videos. In mid-March 2022, Kalpesh Patel, one of the main promoters of the Hyperverse Ponzi scheme, I'm going to call it for what it is, it's a Ponzi scheme, created a video purely in Hindi, why they're not getting paid out. And I got a friend that I work with, she's an Indian, she speaks fluent Hindi, and she was able to transcribe it for me. Ron here, how are you? We've got an important message that's been delivered in the last couple of weeks. So let's go and investigate. Unfortunately, it's all in Hindi, but I got a friend who speaks Hindi.
Withdrawals का issues आता है और KYC का delay होता है.
Withdrawals and KYC have issues, and there are some delays.
इसमें मैं और तुम्हारा leader कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते हैं.
And regarding this, we can't do anything.
Corporate issue है, तो please patiently wait कर लो. एक बार तुम्हें KYC भेज दिया है.
Because this is a corporate issue. Please be patient and wait patiently. And the link for that is down below if you want to check that out. Very interesting video. On the 14th of June 2022, I released episode 6 of my 10-part series entitled Collapse, and it was all about a bit of background about Kalpesh Patel and other failed ventures, including Banofa. Also about Kalpesh Patel leaving Hyperverse, blaming it on corporate management, not being able to do their job or what have you. And also a little bit about what he was up to next, because these people, they love to promote these multi-level marketing schemes and they can't help themselves. They have to get involved in some other scheme or some other platform, and this is the one. All the others have been rubbish, but this is definitely the one. All the others have, well, they haven't worked, but this one will work. Well, that's what they say, but they never do. They never work. And finally, on the 26th of August 2022, I released the final video on Hyperverse, well, what I thought was going to be the final video, called The End. And essentially it summarized all the other 9 parts. This is the end. And at this point, Hyperverse is now pretty much done. HyperNation is now on the horizon, and this is the one that they're trying to get the investors into. Kalpesh Patel long gone. Yeah, and that's the way it was. Clearly my video called Collapse, featuring Kalpesh Patel, featuring a Zoom recording, didn't go down too well. On October the 9th, 2022, I received my first and hopefully last copyright strike for my video Hyperverse Part 6 Collapse, which as explained, was dealing with Kalpesh Patel and his exit from Hyperverse. So basically YouTube removed the video from our channel, and well, what are my options at that point? Let's find out a bit more. Checking the email in my inbox. Hi Project Frugal, due to a copyright takedown notice that we received, we had to take down your video from YouTube. Hyperverse Part 6 collapse, there's the link. Takedown issued by Block X. Time to do a bit of research on Block X. You received a copyright strike. You now have 1 copyright strike. Interesting. Now this was just after this channel got monetized. Believe me when I say we make peanuts. I have another video coming up about how much we actually make, and believe me, it is peanuts. 1 copyright strike. What are we going to do about it? Block X. Who's Block X? Let's go and have a look. So here we go. Here's Block X. This is their website, blockxtech.com, founded in 2014. Interestingly enough, the logo looks very similar to Blockchain Global, but that's another story. It's not the same. I did check that out. If we go down here, they basically look after intellectual property rights for, generally speaking, Indian movies. And there's a lot of movies that come out of, what's it called? Oh, the word escapes me. Bollywood, that's the one. Bollywood. So that's what they do. If we have a look at some of their stuff, I mean, the site looks legit. And I believe it is a legit company. I've checked out their Facebook page. There's lots of pictures and stuff. And they've been posting regularly for a number of years. So there's nothing to do there. Nothing untoward or suspicious there. Clicking on these links, however, doesn't do anything. It just doesn't, no more. Well, it doesn't actually do anything. Just takes you back to the page. Anyway, so I did do some research on this. They're based in India. They are legitimate as far as I can tell. So what I would say has happened is Kalpesh Patel has contacted this company, asked for a copyright strike on his Zoom video on Collapse Part 6. You can watch that video down here. Believe me, it's in the description below. And they've basically issued a copyright notice. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I had to take some action. Now, when you get a copyright strike, there's a couple of actions you can do. One, you can go and attend a thing called the Copyright School. Essentially, it's a 3-minute video talking about copyright based on YouTube. You go and attend that. If you've got any copyright strikes, essentially what YouTube will do, they'll wipe them after 90 days. I didn't want to do that. I don't believe I'd infringed anyone's copyright on this particular video. So I filed a counter notification. My options were do nothing, attend the copyright school, and the copyright strike will get wiped. I could email BlockX through YouTube and potentially, see if they'll reconsider their copyright strike. I highly doubt they would. I highly doubt I'd probably even get a response, to be honest. Or option 3, I could do a counter notification where I'd have to provide some personal details. I don't have a problem with that. I've got nothing to hide on this channel. So that's what I did. So I put this copyright counter notification through, put some details in why I believe this copyright strike should be removed. And here's the letter from YouTube themselves. You can read it for yourself. The claimant has 10 US business days from this date. Remembering this is the 9th of October. 10 US business days, so we're talking at least a couple of weeks to respond. The claimant must respond with evidence that they've taken legal action against you to keep the content and issue from being reinstated to YouTube. They have not filed legal proceedings against me to block my video, so my video's back. And you can watch it here. And this is my claim here. Hi there. I believe my use of this content is protected by fair use, a law that allows reuse of copyright protected material or content under certain circumstances without getting permission from the copyright owner. The Zoom video in question was uploaded to the Hyperverse community webpage as part of Nuts and Bolts training. Yeah, nuts, all right. For further viewing by Hyperverse members, of which I am one. And this is true. I am a Hyperverse member. Now, I'm not stupid enough to invest any money in it, but I did sign up. Good luck, Hyperverse, finding my username and password. I'll tell you that. I added enough commentary to my wider video, and the copyright claim portion in question was used purposely to provide context to my video and was used for fact news reporting purposes, which is considered as fair use. Piece of content I used as a small percentage of the wider video, and the claimant representative understandably wants it removed, as Kalpesh Patel was no longer involved with Hyperverse when my video was originally published. Now here's some important bits here. The claimant has been involved in multiple MLM schemes, multi-level marketing, which have all failed. Now, show me one that hasn't failed. I can't find one, and you won't be able to find one either. In the wider context, this video is part of a 10-part series I created providing and showing the history of the Hypertech Group from their beginning to where they are currently at now, and it is an important piece of content for the wider public, that's you, the viewer, to see how this unregulated company operates. Hyperverse has theoretically collapsed since the claimant left, which up to 1.5 million citizens from all over the world unable to withdraw their funds. Hypertech Group has been involved in 4 unregulated crypto schemes since 2014, with 3 subsequently folding, leaving millions of dollars unaccounted for. Thank you for reading and your consideration. I look forward to receiving a reply. I consent to the jurisdiction of the Federal District Court for the district in which my address is located, or if my address is outside the United States, a judicial district in which YouTube is located, and will accept service of process from the claimant, which never eventuated. Therefore, my video has been reinstated. So where does that leave us? Well, this is probably definitely the last ever video I'll be doing on Hyperverse. I'm just simply not interested anymore. Basically, it's collapsed. Not interested. I'm going to carry on with financial independence, frugal living videos, videos about important things like chickens. Chickens are important. Saving money for your retirement, that's important. Investing in stupid Ponzi schemes and multi-level marketing schemes is not important. But it is important to warn people. So I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment below if you agree or disagree. I'm sure you're watching this, Kalpesh. Nice. Anyway, catch you later.